Alrighty, the square root of 40 is between 6 and 7 right here. Between 6 and 7, closer to 6. So the square root of 40, somewhere right here, closer to 6. Okay? Square root of 12. Square root of 12 is between 9 and 16. Square root of 9 and square root of 16. Okay? And it's closer to 9 because it's only 3 away. It's between 3 and 4. Between 3 and 4 and closer to 9. So it's closer to 3. Square root of 16 then. It's closer. Square root of 12 is closer to 3. If I had to put it anywhere. Probably right in the middle because it's almost right there. Okay. This is 49. Square root of 50 is between 49 and 64. Closer to the square root of 49, which is 7 and 8. It's between 7 and 8. Closer to 7. Right there. Square root of 27 is between square root of 25 and the square root of 36, which is 5 and 6. 5 and 6 closer to 5. Square root of 27. Okay. This is the same. Negative is no different. You don't have to do number 7. I numbered it wrong on your paper. So you don't have to do number 7. All you have to do is find which one is it closer to. You don't have to explain why either. All you have to do is list the perfect square of 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49, 64, 81, and 100. Okay? And then put negatives. Okay, square root of 15 is between negative 9 and 16 right there. Negative 9 and negative 16. Closer to 16, so it's closer to negative 4. Your answer is between negative 3 and negative 4. So if you graph it, you would look for, I should have put 0 this way here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's between 3 and 4, very close to negative 4. Right here, so square root of 15 is there, but it's numbered wrong. Just explaining to you how it all works. This is what I'm expecting to see though. 72 is between square root negative 64 and 81. Closer to 64. Because this is 8 away and this is 9 away. It's right in the middle. So if I had to graph, it's in between negative 8 and negative 9. Square root of 31 is between negative 25 and negative square root of 36. It's 5 away, 6 away, right in the middle. It's between negative 5 and negative 6, closer to negative 5. Okay. Negative 91 is between 81 and negative 81, square root of 81, and negative square root of 100. It's between negative 9 and negative 10. Closer to 10 because it's 9 away instead of 10. Square root of 7 is between square root of 4 and negative square root of 9. So it's between negative 2 and negative 3. Closer to 3 because it's only 2 away. Square root of 48 is between negative 36, square root, negative square root of 49. Closer to 49, it's between negative 6 and negative 7. Then you do these. Most of you know how to do this now. Least common denominator, 6. You take this, r minus 3, or additive inverse, negative 3. And you multiply this 6 to everything else, times 6, times 6, times 6. Use your calculator, get 18 here, plus this, put in your calculator, you should get 4. This here, you should get 3. Distribute 4r plus negative 12, 18 plus 4r. Combine these because they both don't have variables. 6 plus 4r equals to 3, minus 6 minus 6. 4r equals to negative 3. Divide by 4. R equals negative 3 over 4. Your least common denominator, 6. You get rid of h minus 5. H minus 5, you don't get rid of it. That's the only one you can't multiply negative 6 to, h minus 5, this one. So you multiply 6 to everything else. Multiply that, you get 5. Multiply this, you get 2. Distribute 2h, additive inverse, plus negative 10. Add 10. 15 equals to 2h. Divide by 2. H equals to 15 over 2. Then you do the next one, same thing. Take that, r minus 5, additive inverse. Least common denominator is 10. 2 and 5. Least common denominator is 10. Times 10, times 10, times 10. That should get you 10. No, it should get you 25. That should get you 6x plus 10. Distribute, you get 25r plus a negative 125 plus 10. Add 125, add 125. 25r equals to 6. Oh, that's x. That's x. Plus 135 minus 6x minus 6x, 9x, 19x equals to 135. Divide by 19. X equals to 135 over 19. Okay, same thing. Guys, go ahead and do the last three. This one, the least common denominator is 6. So make sure you copy this down and multiply everything by 6. Times 6 times 6. 42 equals to 5. Then finish distributing and doing the rest. Okay? Find a value and make each statement true. Remember an invisible 1. A lot of you may have missed this on the test. 4 plus n equals to the invisible 1 minus 4 minus 4, n equals to negative 3. Okay? You have to have the same base. Notice these bases are all the same. This one's different. We need to change that. So you got 5n times 5 to the 5th times 5n. Change this to have a base of 5. Anything to get this 0 is the 0 to 1 is the 0 power. 5 to the 0 power is 1. Anything to the 0 power is 1. So you do 5 plus n equals to 0 minus 5 minus 5. N then is negative 5. Same here. You know how to do that, and that changed to 3 to the 6 times 3 to the n. This need to have the base of 3 to the 0 power. And 6 plus n equals to 0 minus 6 minus 6. Here has a 1. So 8 plus n equals to the 1. And then finish solving it, find n. Okay, most of you know how to do this now. Make sure this should say pieces of chicken. Okay. And this here should say veggies, not fruit. Make sure you know what to do here. Most of you do. Try it. Don't make up stuff. If you guys make up stuff on things you know, I'm going to give you a 1. Jeez Louise. Okay. All right. Most of you know how to do these. I'll just write this one anyways. 700 pieces of chicken here. So 700. X represent pieces of chicken. Plus, bread is 250 calories a piece. And means plus. Bread is 250 calories a piece. A piece of bread is letter Y. Equals to the problem situation. The problem situation is calories is a student eats 300,000 calories a day equals to 3,000. Okay. That's how you do that. Same thing here, I think. Slices of pizza and bottles of Gatorade for Y. Yep, that's correct. Okay, and then the last page will, most of you know how to write this. 2 airline offer special rates at your school Spanish club for a trip to Mexico City. Mexican Air versus Mexican Air offers a round trip fare for this much. And that's it. Period. Then after that it went to Fiesta Air. So Mexican Air is just this. Per means time. Okay. Times X. X represents the number of people or persons. So you get 350x equals to that's how much they charge, so it has to be cost. Y is cost. in dollars. Fiesta Air offers this much for 3 people. Oh. So 3 people, $1,900. And 20 people for $6,150. You do point x1, y1, x2, y2. So y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1. So y2 is 6150. Y1 is $1,900 over x2, which is 20, minus 3. So you get, okay, calculator, 6150 minus 1,900 equals, okay, 4250 divided by 17. Divide that by 17. 250. That's your rate of change. That's your slope. Remember that rate of change and slope means the same. And so your slope is 50. 250. That's the m. Then you do y minus y1 equals to m parentheses x minus x1. Y minus 1,900. M is 250. X minus x1, which is 3. Okay? That times that, 250. That times that, plus a negative 750. Y minus 1,900. Add 1,900. Y equals 250x plus that much after you subtract it. Positive because the bigger number is positive, right? Okay. Best way to do this, I think, is to extend this graph. This is 1, this is 2, 3, 4. Draw in your 5th line. 5. Draw in another line. 6. 7. 8. My line is perfect, huh? It's done by a computer. It's straightened out. Did you see that? And then you go horizontally. It's going to meet somewhere over here. So we're going to extend this one and this one and this one and maybe that one. You don't want any more than that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 5. This is 6, 7, and 8, right? All right. And then you do the rate. This here is the y-intercept at 1 and another dot here. So it went down 1 over 3. 1 over 3 right there. 1 over 3 right here. Okay, so you extend this line like that. Okay. And then the other one, you go the other way, starting at the y-intercept here at -5. And the other dot would be here. Right? Yeah, because here works too. So it goes 2 over 3. 2 over 3. Oh, here's where it meets. 2 over 3. So you extend the line. They intersect at, where will the graph meet? The graph meets at this one right there. That is 6 and -1. Same thing here. You just use a straight edge and extend the graph. 1. I go that way because it's going to meet somewhere over here. 2, 3. I just need 4 more. Okay. So, and then sideways, no, it's not that good. There you go. That. I know it's going to meet somewhere there, so that's why I'm only doing that piece. There. There. And there. And maybe a little bit more there. Okay. So let's start with the top line. Y-intercept here is at 7. And then the other one is here. And then the other one is, I believe, here. 3/4, right? So 3/4 to 3/4. Oops, sorry. 3/4 right there. And extend the lines there. Oh, extend the line. Okay, there we go. And then we don't need all of that, right? Okay, we extend the line. Oh, I don't want that gone. Anyways, all right. And then the other one is the y-intercept here at -1. And here's another dot, so it's down 1/4. And the other one here. Go the other way, over 4, up over 4. So it meets right here. Right? Keep going like that. You have this graph like that. Okay. So the graph meets at, what number is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 and 1. At -8 and 1. Okay? And that's how you do that. Sure, most of you know how to do these, so I'm not worried.